I wanted to share a story about my friend Karl here and what Karl did to me the other day. Karl does not have a good sense of direction. Karl flew out of the coop and landed directly into the lake. Last time Karl did this, it took us all day to get her back, and Sean finally caught her in a fishing net because she can't figure out how to get out of the lake. So this time she landed in the lake. I let her try to get out for a little bit. We went and let the other animals out, tried to give her a second, and she couldn't figure it out. She was just swimming in the circles and everywhere. You can't just get out of our lake because it's kind of like concave. So she can get to the edge, but then she can't get up because it kind of goes like this. So you have to be a little bit strategic about where you get out of the lake, and Karl doesn't have a lot of strategy. So finally I gave up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna paddleboard after her. And it is cold outside. And this is why I don't have video of it, because I was worried about falling in the lake. So I paddleboard after Karl. I can't get her, I'll get her to a good spot and I'll be like, go up, Karl, go up the bank. And she won't do it. She just swims back out to the middle of the lake. It's just chaos. So finally, I end up catching Karl on my paddleboard. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I've got Karl on my lap and I'm trying to hold her, but the wind's blowing against my back and I'm in the shallow end. So I can't get the paddleboard back. So I finally get the paddleboard up, and it's really hard to like steer the paddleboard with one arm and like hold Karl. So I was like, what am I gonna do? If I put her down, I think we're gonna go back into the same vicious cycle. So I unzipped this, I unzipped my other jacket, and I put Karl inside, and I zipped her up. And I zipped up my other jacket so only her little head was peeking out, and I paddled us back to shore until I could hand her to my husband so she could safely go back to land. So that is the story of why I had to rescue Karl, the one-eyed duck, out of the lake on the paddleboard because she was only doing left turns. Oh my gosh, she's the troublemaker. It's her.